So I started a brand new world, and I took a moment to look at my surroundings. It looked as though I had a few trees, birch and oak, so I would have different varieties. A little hole there, I saw it, and then a cave down by the beach. Um, I also noticed previously that there was a tiny little island. That would be very important for later. So I decided to chop a tree, because it's Minecraft. And then I made a crafting table and crafted up a wooden pickaxe. And then as I was breaking the crafting table, someone joined my world. TaterTot. TaterTot is a great YouTuber. Y'all should go check him out and subscribe. I went down here to see if I could find some stone, and I could. So I decided to mine it and make some stone tools and a furnace. And there's TaterTot. I went into the cave to explore. It turned out to be a pretty bad cave, but I did find this cool water glitch where the water wasn't flowing in and the sand wasn't falling down. Then I decided to start a miniature farm. And then I decided to lay a foundation for the house. And then I decided to go explore a shipwreck. The loot here wasn't great, but I could start a potato and melon farm, or pumpkin farm. And I did get some rotten flesh and suspicious stew to eat while we were waiting on the food to grow. I also got a blast protection 3 chest plate, so the haul was decent. So I decided to finish up the outside of the house. I decided to make some andesite pillars, some cobblestone outliners, and then some glass panes to finally finish it off. I think it looks pretty good. All we need left is a floor and a roof. So that's what I did. I worked on the floor, put some birch planks down, also crafted up an iron pickaxe, and went exploring. Tate built a brand new bridge out to an island that he saw, so I went out to explore. But something caught my eye in the ocean. It was a shipwreck. I knew I had to go investigate. So I jumped off the bridge and went and swam towards it. Finally saw the shipwreck close up. It looked like it had turned sideways, so I knew the loot was going to be hard to find. I went in to investigate. The big opening didn't have any chests, so I had to go back up for air. Thought I was gonna give up, but then I noticed that there was a small section on the behind of the boat, so I went to go check that out. And to my surprise, on the 1 block hole there was a chest with a clock and a treasure map. This would be huge, as we could now find some good treasure. So, as I was going to swim and back to the island, I noticed something in the water. It was a bit gray, so I thought, maybe it's another shipwreck. And then I'm like, no way. This is an amethyst geode. I think is the coolest thing ever. I mean, I went down to look, and it was pretty dark. I did mine some amethyst, shards, and then, to my surprise, none of the other ones actually dropped any, so I'm just not the 1.17 expert that you would expect. But then, I decided, after mining all of them, to leave the thing because it was of no use to me, unfortunately. And I accidentally decided to break that block. I decided maybe I should craft my 4 crystals into an amethyst block. And I got pretty mad when I found out I couldn't use it for anything. So yeah, I left. And then I came back because I could use this for our roof. Even though we couldn't craft it into anything, Tate had a really cool design that he decided to use. So I mined up about 2.5 stacks of them. And yes, I put a torch in here. And then I left and really went to go back to that island that Tate had found. It turned out to be not much, just a few trees, pretty flat honestly, so we could have built here. Could also use this for a farm later, because there was grass by the water. Picked up the saplings and went to see what's behind the island. I know that there was an ocean ruin to the left there, and went up and saw that there was another either amethyst geode or shipwreck, and it was a shipwreck. Comment down below if you think that there's an amethyst geode behind the shipwreck. So I found a second shipwreck, but notice that there's a drown with a trident standing right next to it when I go back down. This would almost kill me. See him right there. So I went through the door to find the chest, and I did. And I found a ton of paper and another treasure map. Later I realized that both of the treasure maps led to the same treasure, but I didn't know that at the time. Two hearts. I was left on 2 hearts. I'd nearly died and left all my stuff in the ocean, but I didn't let that happen. No, I didn't. With 2 hearts and no hunger, I was finally arriving back home. And I put all my stuff in a chest and did what anyone would do. I let TaterTot kill me so I could regain my hunger back. Yeah, probably not the brightest move because I still had my chest plate on. And he also ate a potato from the farm. Okay, so I noticed that there were zombies to the left. This is not a peaceful world, just so you know. And I missed the jump. And I'm on 1 heart. But at least now I can regen it. So Tate offered to do the roof. And he said he had a cool design, so I let him do it. Then I looked at the treasure maps to see where they would lead. I decided to set out on an adventure to go find them. And then I decided to look at the roof. Tate done a pretty good job. I did a nice love tap, and then he decided to whack me with his sword. We both hopped in a boat and set out to find the treasure. It turned out to be on this island. After mining sand for a good while, and we were about to give up, I finally found it. It was right here. The loot was not amazing, but I did get the diamond. We had our first diamond in the world. Tate took all the other stuff, but decided to give me some in return. He gave me boots and a helmet, and he gave me a water-breathing potion and the heart of the sea. I don't know why he gave it to me, but I'll take it. So then I decided to look at the other treasure map. I don't know which one was the other treasure map, because they were both the same one. Anyway, Now we were really heading back home. And there's our island. I actually think the roof turned out pretty well. Comment below what you think about it. I went around to jump on the roof because why not? And I noticed that he made this one that's pretty big. It's also an apple, and then I would have food and watch the tree grow right in front of my face. That was kind of cool. And then I saw a traveling trader in the ocean. Didn't decide to go get him. I also decided to work on a better farm for pumpkins this time because I hadn't planted the pumpkins yet. And then I decided to put all the rest of my stuff in a chest because Tate had made a fighting arena right outside our island for no good reason. I also did, yes, take the sword because I need a weapon. He calls it a sumo ring. So I technically learned at this point that I wasn't supposed to have a weapon, but he had armor on, so it was fair. Sadly, I'm terrible at PvP, and I just got destroyed. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're watching this long, you had to enjoy it. So please subscribe to Indyman. It would help out a ton, and it doesn't cost you anything. Thank you, and have a nice day.